I must express my thanks. I feel overwhelmed. And in that note, I want to say officially, this attempt has been successful.
Welcome to Rant of a Niger Chick. It is the final day that John Obot is going to be attempting setting his own record for the longest hours reading out loud. So let's head there. Hey, good morning. So it is, damn it, I never have a watch. Let me say it's almost 9 a.m. in the morning, and I'm actually headed out to do another errand. So I decided I'm going to stop off and see John Obot at the Read Mania as well, because Haibo, it is hard to make me leave the house. Like, it is very hard for me to leave the house. Number one. Number two, it's also even extra hard for me to leave the house in the morning. So since I'm going to run this errand and it's around the same place, I might as well go and check it out. So let's go and see how he fared through the night. I mean, today is the day he's going to set his own record of 145 hours. So let me just go and see, just see how him and the same Fred. All right, bye. Traffic lights are turned green. The quick errand I had to run was checking this store for a school bag for Duke. He called the day before and said his school bag that we thought would last him all term has spoiled, so we're trying to send one to him over at school. The one we saw and he liked when we were here before he left for school was no longer there, so I didn't find what I wanted, so I made other plans with them and immediately headed back out. Off to the venue of the Read Mania I went. As soon as I drove into the streets where the building is, I saw someone I know, Itido, who is Morgan's friend, and he saw me, I think, as well. So he came out and we started gisting. He hadn't yet gone up to the reading room as at then, so we went to the reading room together to go and check on Mr. John Obot. Outside, I saw an ambulance parked. I cannot remember if I saw it the day before, but later on, I think the ambulance was there. Maybe I just didn't clock it. The place was empty because, of course, this is early in the morning, but everything was still going on. Organization was still on point. The TV was still on. He had done 140 hours as at then, and straight up we went.
Jen felt a glitch of jealousy when he told Yaji that she looked like a princess. When he kissed her hand with a slide,
I stayed for quite some time this morning because he was reading from a book that was very interesting.
Span the broad expanse of an entire wall. The two women were struck dumb when they got into the bedroom. This was the most exotic assemblage of furniture each of them had ever seen. Then, Yaji remembered that the concierge who told them about their change of accommodation had used the word chairman in reference to Prince Ikoyi. She looked at her friend and proclaimed, "Your prince is the owner of the hotel." Remember what the man downstairs said? He said that the chairman asked that we be moved to prevent a rising feeling of hatred. This woman had not succeeded in destroying his life, but she has certainly taken away his happiness. He was now sure that she always knew she could not have children, yet she had deceived him into marrying her and bringing her into his home. And now, after all these years, here she was, sitting in.
After some time, I left. The crowd this morning was not that much. They had some school children in the crowd as well. As I was leaving, I stopped by and spoke to the secretariat unit. That's what they call that particular team. Hello. Hi. Sorry, can I ask, what do you guys do here? Like, this team is not inside. You're checking people that come in.
Okay, this team is the team that will document every step-by-step activity of the marathon.
Oh, okay. Sorry that I'm just putting you. I didn't get your permission before putting you on blast. Sorry. Is that okay? All right, no problem. Well done. When I do well, let me try to do. Okay. You said this is called You said what?
Documentation unit.
Secretariat unit.
Usually document when they have a document for where they clarify the witnesses.
Oh, okay.
After every session, they come here to give us the information.
Oh, okay. That's nice. All right, no problem. Well done. I'll see you guys later. Sorry. So, Darabasi. Okay, so this is Darabasi, the head of this secretariat unit. Well done. You have done so freaking well. I mean, I'm okay. Miss my time home, guys. No, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. And that ended the morning shifts for me. Now, if you're not following Rant of a Niger Chick on Facebook, please make sure you are following it. Don't just like the page, follow the page. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. I have some interesting content that is going to be on these platforms very soon, so you do not want to miss that, okay?
We're good.
All right, so I am leaving now. I don't know, the time is 9:57 a.m. I thought he was going to go on a break by 10, but I was informed his break is, you know how they count this, I think that his break is going to be like 11 or so. So I'm leaving now. I'm headed back home because I have a lot of work to do. Daisy is not also feeling the best, so probably will come back here by 2 or thereabouts after lunch or lunch period. If I do not do that, that means I'm going to conclude this video by 9 o'clock when I come back, for when he's wrapping up by by 10 p.m. So right now he's almost in his 141th hour, but he wanted to do 145, but you know, now because of counting and all that, I guess he's adding jar. That's why, because if by 10 he's already hitting 141, that means that he will do 145 by 11, 12, 1, about 2 or 3 thereabouts. So I like the fact that he's extending it and adding more time to it, just in case. Remember how it happened with Hilda? You know, she thought she did 100 when Guinness finished, they gave her 93. So I like the fact that he's extending in case something like that happens as well. I wish him all the best. Honestly, I'm still inspired. I was happy that I went there. There's still people there. His team is still up. Everybody, I know they're tired, but they're still going. I love the fact that, like, I'm from Akwa Ibom, right? And sometimes, I hate to say this, but sometimes in my state, we tend to do things a little bit haphazardly. So the fact that this is looking that well put together is something that I am so proud of. And I'm so proud to be Akwa Ibom. Like, I really am so proud of. And I'm so lucky. All the time I went there, all the books it was reading was spicy. Like today, I had to ask for the name. It was, I think I took it right, but let me see if I remember. The Rage of Rajuno. I've forgotten the name, but I'm definitely going to be putting that in the video as well. So yeah, make sure you're tuned in, you're locked in, and I'll see. I guess I'll conclude this video by later. Y'all will see it probably this night or tomorrow morning. All right, bye. Etido, thank you for recording me today.
You're welcome.
So I've called Dr. Francis, so she's expecting us. Hi, Mama. Oh well, so I'm back home, and Daisy still has a fever, so we now have to go to the hospital. But yeah, I don't know why that place is like that. I took Daisy to her pediatrician, and you know, she did some tests, you know, checked her, sorted her out, and then prescribed some drugs for her, which I then went to the pharmacy and took. My pharmacist closed. Her clothes was very fine. Anyways, I then headed back home just to try to rest before I now have to head back out to the afternoon shift. The afternoon shift is here, and immediately I enter the space, it's obvious that everywhere is popping, everywhere is bubbling. People are now out, even the coconuts are here. Okay, so the area is literally in full swing now. That's the other door, but I want to go to the main entrance. It's about 14:35 now. Obviously, everybody's out. The TV stations are out. Even the coconut has come. Like, it's a lot of people.
According to him, he was used to seeing spirits of different kinds, including ghosts, routinely, but never saw anything like that in all his adventurous life. The spirit was crying and dancing at the same time.
So that my face shows. I'm about to sign in. Don't worry, you are looking very serious and doing the job.
Yes.
Well done.
Come to support.
Yes.
During the one come again.
Thank you.
There were lots of firewood food around the cleared farm areas, and the child was sure of either passing through farmlands with people walking or just meet company of their children. They were their companions. Wives could only be with their husbands when needed, on schedule. For those in polygamous settings, there was always a roster of service to prepare food and to warm the bed. Only the latest wife enjoyed some privileges for a period that the assignment lasted. Women used to dread their husbands, not respect. It was some kind of a fearful respect. In fact, they had no option than to be loyal. They were often scared of the next move.
At this point, I saw them bring some slices of cucumber to him. That's what he was kind of like it didn't even take up to like 30 seconds just to munch on some cucumber. The book he was reading right now was called Echoes of a Traditional System, and they were talking about food and secondary. It was very funny.
Kerosene stove or wood fire in the dormitory. So the issue of soaking garri in hot water did not even arise. Just walk by hot. I know this may sound strange to city people.
Some city people.
The mushrooms could also be wrapped in plantain leaves.
It's break time.
So much anxiety.
My afternoon shift also ended when he went on his break. I forgot to make videos when I was leaving, but this is what it looks like outside. I think I've seen my station. You never saw my station, but I saw our people. I was trying to. Yes, that's ADBN. Oh yeah, turn your back. Turn your back. Please small. So these are guys from my station where we shoot chat circle ADBN. So please check out for us. We're coming to the STV soon. Oh yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Okay, so this is one of the authors that he is supposed to read a book by. Her name is Obot, and she has written several books. This is the one he was supposed to read. Maybe he'll get to it eventually. We don't know yet. But that's one book, and you have another book there. So yeah, nice to meet you, ma. From Akwa Ibom State.
Yes, I am.
Yes. So yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, so this is Dr. Ekwere Edikan, who is part of, the head of the medical team for John Obot, who is reading. So how has it been so far?
Okay, thank you very much. So far, Mr. John has really tried.
Okay.
It is a nice experience to be here, and so far it has been very good. John has been very impressive, and medically he's standard. He just finished reading. He has taken his break now for the next 10 minutes. Just check his vitals, and all vitals are stable and calm. So far, we have had reasons to sometimes just tell him to take a rest, go and have a nap, the 10 minutes when the time is given. So far it's been very well.
Okay, so can I ask, those vitals you said you take, I mean, I know them, but there are some people who don't know. What are those vitals? Like, for instance, do you measure his height? I know you don't.
No, those are not vitals.
I know.
Okay, so what we take, the blood pressure, the pulse rate, the temperature, including fasting, random blood sugars to know how his glucose level is.
Okay.
We could boost it with food or with intravenous fluid containing dextrose and all those. So these are the vitals we take.
All right. Well done. You're well done. I know as he's tired, you people are also tired. You've done a good job. We're almost.
We have not slept all the while.
We're almost at the finish line. So
okay.
Well done. All right. Bye.
Much.
I had to, of course, partake in the coconut I had seen earlier when I was coming in. Oh, that's where I parked. Oh, actually, see, that hotel right there, is one of the ones like sponsoring the venue where the reading room is and all that. Sorry, I'm taking them from the backyard. It's actually a beautiful space. The venue where we are, which is just behind me right now, that the one sponsoring him and all that. So that building is still there. So yeah, that's White Bridge. Okay, so this is the White Bridge Hotel I was saying. The entrance is somewhere there. There's a lot of people here right now. I'm not sure, but these guys were just running here. And some other person now said that it's like the governor has come to the event, but I'm not so sure. But since I was packed quite close, I decided I might as well walk and come. If the governor is here, let me also say him, right? And I'm still drinking my coconut and just walking. I should be home, but you know what? I did go my house. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, my mom got married. Yeah, if you watched my mom's wedding, this is where she did her reception, that hall right there. So yeah, I think that's the last time I came to this place. So yeah. Oh my god. The sun has been blasting. I'm in my car, obviously. I just want to take a breather before I head back home. One good thing about living in Uyo is that I know it's not going to take me up to 20 minutes to get back home because there ain't no traffic. I'm just still looking around the area. So much activity is happening. Like, who is it? It can't be the governor. I mean, I don't know. Because I heard inside that the governor was out of town. The deputy governor actually had come here. People are just running up and down. Let me come and go in case they're running for bad thing, I beg. But yeah, I will be back here by 9 o'clock, which is when he is reading the final hour. So yeah, I gotta go rest, take care of Daisy. Daisy's still not feeling the best. We actually had been to the hospital earlier, and yeah, I'm so tired. I'm actually very tired. I'm contemplating how I'll drive. I think I'll bribe Morgan to drive me this night. I think that's what I'll do. I'll bribe Morgan. I'll beg him. Yeah, let me set that in motion because driving back here by 9, I'm already tired in advance. But yeah, see you later. I drove back home in the pouring rain. It's been a long time since I drove like in heavy rain like this. I was so afraid. Okay, so I've come to bribe Morgan that please will he take me to read aloud in the night? Morgan,
Remember,
this one, this one reminded me I have a child
at home.
Morgan, why are you not taking? Tell the world why you're not taking
our timing will not work. We will party after the 10 p.m.
See my life outside.
You want to go. You will not be able to stay out till one in the night.
Why are you doing all that for?
It's party now. But you want to start partying?
Well, at this juncture, I have decided I am not a young spring. Because why am I partying outside till 1? Because somebody finished reading book. No, I would want to go. He is indeed right. But anyways, I will, what will I do? But I can always order boats. Maybe there will be boats by that time now. Hey, please, let's go. I literally cannot drive. My body is not my own.
It's still fun now. You will feel good.
I won't feel good because I won't feel good.
Like me, I cannot guarantee that I'll be here till... Anyway, let's just say as it turns out.
I might have to drive myself there by 9. Okay, let me just go now so that I can rest. Bye. So I'm getting ready to leave to the read aloud, the read mania, just to see it through. It's about 8:20 now, and I'm getting ready to leave. First of all, I don't think I've left my house this late in a while. But anyways, just a few basics that I need. I need water, I need a bit of snacks. I don't think I'll feel snacky. But I come here to get water, and there's a problem. For the first time, there is no ice in this. I do not understand why. Like, I was ready to get my ice, and anybody who knows me knows that I cannot abide room temperature water. And I'm going to be there from, let's say, 9 to 10. The one bottle of water I'm going to have is definitely going to finish, and then what will I drink? Why is there no ice? Okay, this is tomorrow's problem. Might be a first world problem as well, but it's very important to me. I need ice. So this is the snack I'm taking. Excuse me, it's all chocolate. That is all I have. I wasn't too prepared. So chocolate I have gone because I don't want my mouth to become something else. And I have a tote bag with my fan, that this for sweat, a power bank, I have AirPods, a little bit of cash, I have a little bit of sample perfume inside as well. Again, oh, I have a lip gloss as well. And that's it. Gotta go. I'm already sweating. There's a part of me, I don't think I should do it. Should I? There's a part of me that wanted to pre-game with alcohol. But there's no ice anyway, so okay, I changed my mind. These are already cold anyway, so I'm taking a few drinks. That one is mine to drink. I really don't have time to drink it, else I would have just done that in the house. That's maybe, I know Morgan is going to be there, so that's to share with Morgan. And I have a bottle of water, and this one is iced up, so hopefully that lasts me. All this is going into a plastic bag and then going into the tote bag, so let's get it going. And I am off. I'm going to set the mood soon with the music, but right now it is Back to Me by The Rose. Bye-bye. Okay, it is 8:27 right now, and probably going to get there about 8:40 something. I'm trying to get upstairs. I'll just spend the hour, I'll spend the last hour. He is reading in the reading room, and let's see how it goes. Hopefully the hour passes by fast, because first of all, Daisy's still back home and she's not feeling too good, even though she's a bit better as I've left. You know, she's just calm. But yeah, hopefully it passes by fast. We go. Oh, okay, so I'm in the area and I was thinking of parking even before I turn into the place, because yep, I was right, there's going to be a whole lot of this. Now that's a parking space free. Shouldn't I just park there, respect myself, than entering the road? I think I'm gonna. Okay, we are here. Usually I'll drive in from there to that part. Okay, there's a gutter there. I'm not gonna try myself. Okay.
This philosophy helps them navigate those successfully.
Oh, there's a man.
They quietly overcame what life threw at them.
Hello. Hi. I'm back. I said I followed back. Oh, thank you.
They were nothing special.
So there's a van, I guess.
They were nothing special. Not that. Endure and bear what you must. What blocked the path is now a path. What once impeded action advances action. The obstacle is for those who started with us on the 9th of September. I started with the Bible. I also intend to end with the Bible.
I'm sitting down waiting. It's at this point that if you don't know anybody, you're not going inside, you wait. But I don't want to wait. I'm not built for that shit. Don't mind me, I am. If I'm sacrificing staying with my sick kid and coming here, I might as well go inside.
The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also. He that withholdeth.
I didn't expect to enjoy him reading the Bible the way that I did, but I got to hear at least 3-4 of my favorite verses from Proverbs, so that was really amazing. I wish I could leave it in here, but can't read your Bible, Sha.
The reproof of life abided among the wise. He that refuseth instruction despises the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. Chapter 16. The preparations of the heart in man, and the Lord, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother.
Yes, Lord.
chapter 19. Better is the poor that walketh.
He was getting closer and closer to the finish line, and the room started filling up. We were just so excited.
Sincere thanks to the Guinness World Record management for providing this platform for the extraordinary display of the power of the human spirit.
As it drew closer to him hitting 153 hours, he started giving his speech and his thanks. This whole speech was about 5 minutes plus long, but it was so beautiful, but I cannot leave it in here. Maybe I will post it as a different video, or you can also check out his Facebook page, John Obot Reads Out Loud. Maybe they'll have something up once everybody is rested. Aside from breaking the Guinness World Record, this whole endeavor was to draw awareness to reading and learning. He shouted out the book club in Oyo, which I didn't even know existed, but I am definitely going to look into joining. And just he read Akwa Ibom authors, which I thought was very, very brilliant. So many of our authors that I didn't even know we had. Thank you so much for doing this, John. Honestly, thank you.
I do not break down or go blind in the process. I must thank you so very much. And for everyone that has participated in one way or the other, this event has been my sincere thanks to my family. I want to thank my mother, my father. In the course of this event, I want to give you some statistics. Thank you so much. That in the course of this event, we have had visits by 45 dignitaries. In the state was led by, we had 23,468 physical visitors that came to this place to visit us over the course of those days. Online, we had 4 million. We had major audiences joining us from Oxford. We had those joining us from New Zealand. We had those joining us from Netherlands. We had a lot of audiences joining us from Canada and the US. They made up a large chunk of the international audiences. We had from in Africa, we had from South Africa, we had Ghana, we had Kenya, we had Mozambique, and we had Egypt. People joining us all through via live stream from those countries. I must express my thanks. I feel overwhelmed. And in that note, I want to say officially, this attempt has been successful.
And it's done. Congratulations to John. Like, I know we have to wait for Guinness World Record to look into all the footage and all that, but our guy don't break record. I mean, the previous record was at 124 hours. So no matter how much they want to cut time and reduce time, they will not take that away from him. Like, well done, sir. You did amazing. Well done. Oh yeah, go and sleep and rest. Again, I have so much footage of this merriment outside that I'm sadly not going to be living in. Mr. John was supposed to come out and say hi to the crowd out here, but eventually I think he just stood by the door of the building and he didn't come out, which is not a problem. I mean, the man is tired. He's been doing so much for like hours and hours and hours. Now, as at the time I'm making this, I had reached out to his team and asked if he could come on my talk show chat circle at ADBN. Of course, that's not going to happen this week. I don't even know if it's going to happen next week, but I told them once he's rested, he can come on the show and we'll just have him on our main segment and talk. So definitely, if that happens, I'll definitely bring some sort of video, maybe behind the scenes to Rants of a Niger Chick as well. So make sure you are looking out for that. That said, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I know it was a long one. I am so sorry. I tried to cut this video. Please bear with me. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you follow my Facebook page. Make sure that you are liking, commenting, and sharing. And I will see you on the next one.